You know, I know it's not the 4th, but I hope everybody had a good 4th and everything. I had a great 4th. I beat my niece's boyfriend in basketball. So
he's a kid though. You're supposed to.
Don't matter. Don't matter. Don't matter. Hit him with that jab. Back up. Boom. God. Straight up.
Your boy Wolf in the house. Fuck these guys. Y'all already know what's up.
So you hit that one leg dirt.
I didn't. My knee didn't come up. What happened was
regular fadeaway.
First off, I was already tipsy.
Okay.
So I couldn't bang with homie. I just couldn't. Mentally I wasn't there. So I'm like, I'm just gonna shoot, and if I can get around you, I'll get around you. But I saw him like, okay, right now he got me. So I just was like, I'm gonna get him with this jab. So I kept hitting him with the jab, and then when it was tied 6-6, I got him to move just enough.
Yeah.
I went to the left, jumped, because one thing I noticed is that I am quicker than him.
Yeah.
So I got to my left, jumped, and I was already up in the air before he could even think about it, and let it go with one hand, and it went right in. He was like, ain't no mother. He didn't cuss, but he was like, ain't no way, bro. I was like, yeah, and I just walked off. Off because I was like I said, I was already tipsy, so I was through. I'm like, if he say rematch, I'm getting my ass kicked. Hell yeah, nigga, I was sweating. It was hot. I'm like, yeah, if we do a rematch, he gonna beat me.
It's
So
been going home today, man. It's been hot.
Know how to sell him.
Whatever you're cooking, God is done. I promise.
Facts.
You're gonna burn it. You're gonna burn it. So.
Oh, by the way, as y'all can see, a major change in Wolf thing. No beard.
Yeah. First off, let me just say, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for everybody who watched a lot of our stuff that came out over the course of these few weeks, but especially yesterday with Smoke.
Appreciate y'all for blowing us up.
Yes, definitely.
Appreciate y'all for blowing us up.
Yes to all of that. If y'all hear anything, that's our little mascot over there. If it's her, then I'ma say it. If it's Michael, if he was here, I'd say it. But they the reason we do what we do. But
absolutely.
But yeah, man, we did that. I got myself pretty lit on Apple Crown Apple. Yeah, Crown Apple. I got pretty lit on some Mike's Hards, because I was drinking that with my mom, and then I
like those Mike's
Shock Tops are the best in my opinion. I love Shock Tops.
Shock Tops.
Mm-hmm. I like Mike's Hard.
I like Mike's Hard too. Like
Mike's Hard's not bad.
Especially the mango.
Lemonade.
It's gotta be
pink lemonade. Pink lemonade is good.
It's gotta be the pink.
But I rock with the
unlike
sponsor.
You know what?
Sponsor.
Yeah.
Hey.
We'll it'll be live. We'll probably have to remove the thing, but outside of that, because obviously some of our other platforms would not want us to have that on screen. But sponsor, Mike's Hard, and my name is Michael, so I can I can for sure.
You know what?
Be with you on that.
You know what? Major pause on that title though.
Oh, it's Mike's Hard Lemonade. I'm like, you want your Mike Hard too? Exactly. Exactly like that.
Hell no.
Exactly like that. All right, so we're going ahead and get to like, well, how was y'all 4th, by the way, before I continue?
It wasn't that spectacular. It wasn't that spectacular.
I'm gonna plead the 5th.
Even
pretty much.
The hand that just spontaneously came into the screen is the biggest of Smokes. Which y'all should know, because he had a little run yesterday.
No.
What? Okay, y'all get on our live. Somebody's doing something. We're sorry.
Wow. What is that?
Oh, we getting gifts like shit.
Oh, we got gifts.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Help a nigga out. I can't see that. Hey. I want to say stuff, but we got to see it on the thing first. So give us like
a couple
2 minutes.
There are people in the chat.
Yeah, hey to everybody in the chat. We're gonna start shouting y'all out in a second.
It's good, man. You just gave us.
Thank you so much for that, guys.
Yeah, but like, I hope y'all had a dope 4th of July and everything. Like I said, I beat my niece's boyfriend in basketball. I got lit on Crown Apple. Yes. Wait, Hey, to mind your business.
Thank you for the 8 gifts.
Oh, thank you for that, man.
What's up, Jalen? That's my niece's boyfriend. I am quicker.
Oh,
fast and quick.
No. He said so. We on live line now.
Oh.
First off.
So what's the real story?
First off,
the real story?
No. He's faster than me. I'm quicker. He said I'm not being. What's good with you? Nah, he's faster than me. I'm just quicker. I was able to get my Okay, I was able to get not like around him. I said it. I did my jab.
Mind your business. Mind your business. Appreciate you again.
Yeah, I hit my left and then I went one arm with my right hand. And I'm not gonna hold you. When I did it, it felt good, but I thought I was gonna hit backboard and then bounce in. That shit just went. And I was like, oh, walk off.
I bet you was talking shit in your head though.
Nah, not at all. You know what I said in my head? I'm too drunk for this shit. Appreciate you too, man. I was like, I'm too drunk for this. I gotta go.
Hey,
appreciate you, Chef Jay. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
That's Jalen. I appreciate you. I like him. I think I said this to y'all before. I like him. I like this one. I ain't like none of the other ones. I like this one though.
Hey, so you made the cut, bro. Congratulations. It's hard to make cut.
Yeah, it is hard to make. It is hard.
I've seen it. I've known.
Fuck all of them other niggas. Yeah, it's Kimura's boy.
I've known Kimura too since she was in house.
Yeah.
He is very serious about Kimura.
I would kill. But the 4th was dope, man. Like I said, I got a little too lit. I got way too lit. Yeah. I know my your business is Kimura. That's what it is.
Okay.
I know my your business is
Cool.
Trying to see what that is.
This place works.
That's why.
It's because of what?
Oh, it's because of the phone?
Sound was on.
Oh, your sound was on. That's why I was
okay.
like, what?
Yes.
God, my bad.
My bad, y'all.
Wow. My bad.
Yeah.
But,
We learned something new.
Anyways,
Yeah. But the 4th was dope. We got a lot coming up. We got a lot of videos coming out.
Oh yeah.
Two speaking on Zelda. One that just dropped today for the NBA draft because he was going off about them. Appreciate everybody who looked at our stuff yesterday. From, like I said, the biggest of the smokes. Cause and if we can, we will definitely try to get some type of merch out if y'all rock with us heavy enough where he keeps saying I want him to say it on camera cause I said my brother-in-law was saying it.
America!
Yeah, America.
Yeah.
So
literally the next day he did that shit.
No, that night.
That night.
When we talk about push the button, that night it happened. Not even an hour later it happened. We've been doing a lot, like as far as in numbers and stuff like that. So greatly appreciate that. Y'all, keep pushing us. Y'all on there, show your friends and everything. We just talk about everything. But let's get to everything that's been happening this past week. So Diddy only got
That's where you start?
Yes.
We're gonna go right into Diddy.
We're gonna go right into it.
All right.
He got 2.
No pun intended.
He got 3 counts. One of what is it? Sex trafficking? No, 2 sex trafficking. No. What was it?
He ain't get nothing on the ST. He only got 2 counts. One was on...
He got 2 counts. They can't hear you because of the... You want to bring one of the mics over?
I'm coming.
Alright. But I know he got 2 counts. No, he got 3 counts. It was 1 count of something and 2 counts of something else. He needs to definitely talk about this because he kind of, called it.
Hi, you guys. Smoke at this. Yes, so 1 count was for the institution and the other one was basically for traveling with the intent for institution.
Yeah.
So like you bringing institution across state.
Which one was 2 counts?
No, it wasn't a 2 count. Like those were the 2 counts. 1 count for this, 1 count for that.
No, it said 1 count of this and 2 counts of this.
No, it's one count. I was saying there are 2 counts. One for this, and then the second one was for that.
No. Where your phone at?
So both of those charges got him 20 years? Because he got 20 years.
No.
He got 20?
No, he didn't get sentenced yet. He's facing up to 20. 20. Okay. He could serve as low as 1.
Like I said, he was going to jail.
And I knew he was going to jail for a long time.
He still might not.
Yeah, there's a chance that he still might not.
He still might not. Why do you think they holding him?
Because they ain't got the paperwork yet. You know how long it takes?
Because then all you got to do in October is say, all right, 2 years time served. Yeah, that's it. He's just being detained until October. Until October, 2 years.
You think so?
You could get potentially a year or 2 time served and call it a day, or you could be like,
this a fair
3
case,
more years. Yeah, but the feds always let people off.
If he
in the moment he gets sentenced, Donald Trump probably gonna come in and say, I'd like to pardon my friend, my coolest of friends, my friendliest of friends, the Sean Combs, the P. Diddy, my friends.
See, they would have done it. They would have actually let him go, but if that was the case, but the charges that he's quote unquote facing is actually way more serious than they can really just go off his word for.
I think he gets.
So then that also would look like, Mr. Trump, do you agree to what he did if you're pardoning him like this with these kind of charges?
I don't mean you agree to what they did.
No, that would be one of the questions that the judge would be asking themselves.
I think he's getting. At first, I said I thought he was getting 10. Right? I thought he was getting 10. Not gonna hold you. Still kind of feel that way. But right now, it's looking like he's gonna get 5. And when you do 5, if the feds try get him for 5, he has to do 4.5, because with Fed cases they can only shave off 15% of your run. If this was a federal case for good behavior, he can get out in half the time. I mean, if this is a state case, he can get out in half the time. But with the feds, they can only shave off 15%. So he'll get. I think he's gonna get 5. I think that he's gonna appeal it, and then I think he's gonna have to do like.
But now here's the thing, though. Well, here's my thing.
That's what I think. I think he's gonna do 4.5.
I don't think at this point he might not serve no time.
If we're talking about 20 years, 15 of that shouldn't be anywhere near like 5. Because that would
if he get 20, then the minimum he has to serve is 18.
Yeah.
Months. He still ain't gonna serve no 18.
He not gonna serve no 18 years, dog.
No, I don't think he getting 20. I think he getting 5.
He's not getting 10.
Well, no, we're talking about
he getting 5.
He's facing 20.
I don't
right
think
now.
He
they haven't.
He's facing 20.
They gonna put that man on capital probation.
He's facing it.
They gonna put that man on parole.
If we're going by where they say that we're facing here,
keep him on house arrest.
Likely at most he gonna be on house arrest.
Yeah.
He gonna still throw parties, just no drugs allowed.
Hey to everybody, y'all keep liking the live. We appreciate y'all.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I think he's gonna. I think he getting more time than you think that he's getting.
Why?
I think he's getting.
I think this is a witch hunt.
I think what you're right about.
It's been a witch hunt.
You're right about, and it's not.
All of this started when he blew up that deal with Ciroc or whatever the case may be.
When he sued them and he won that $400 to $600 million or whatever, however much it was. Yeah, this is. I knew then, and that's when all this started coming out. And so I'm like, oh yeah, they finna get him. They finna get him, and they got him.
I think you're right on. He's not gonna get a lot of time because he's not. Most of it's gonna be on house arrest.
Right. I could see that being a thing because of who he is.
Yeah.
You know they get special treatment.
Yeah, but if he's gonna appeal, and they know he's gonna appeal, which is pretty much known as he's gonna appeal, and they trying to prove a point to him and whoever else they trying to prove a point to, they wouldn't put him on house arrest because it would be like, oh, he still gets a phone. He can make calls to the witnesses that we're gonna use the next time.
Who said that they have
They're gonna put him on house arrest to make the public feel good.
If he's on house arrest,
to make the public feel good, they're gonna have him locked up.
That's what I'm saying.
To make him feel good, they're gonna give him house arrest.
That's what I'm saying, to make him feel good. But the public's gonna want him behind bars, but he ain't gonna be there long. That's what he's right about. He's still going, but he ain't gonna be there long.
It's a wrap, my nigga. Like
he's done either way.
Yeah, he's still going.
He in jail now. He probably gonna be in there till October. At the most, they're gonna be like, all right, serve another 18 months. Be straight.
Well, that's with that. I still say he get 5, and he gonna serve 4.5. But time served, he really gonna serve 3.5.
I'd be shocked to get that much.
Cause he's already been in there for 10 months. So by the time October comes, that's that'll be like a year and a quarter. And so if they say 5, if they say
if it's that long, that mean they probably gonna give him time served.
Time served.
That's why they probably holding him that long.
But I'm saying they gonna give him time served 5. I think it's gonna be 5 years. Time served, he gonna only be in there for another 2.
I can see that happening. Either way, he's still going. They're not gonna just let this nigga off.
Nah, this was
Why not?
They're proving a point. That's what I think. They're proving a point.
Because if they do that, the public's gonna look at them like.
They already proved the point. They got you convicted on 2 charges. They proved that point. They couldn't make the other stuff stick. You couldn't make a RICO case stick, bro. You couldn't make the trafficking case stick. The feds failed.
They did. And they slick did. No, they were winning up until they brought in those last like 2 or 3 witnesses.
If he would have got convicted of all of those, exactly.
If he had got convicted of all, if he had got convicted of all of his behind would be facing something like what, 30, 40 years.
No, he's facing life.
Oh, life was. See, there you go.
He was gonna face life.
And I didn't think he was gonna get life. I thought he was gonna get. I kept saying 10 years, but after everything that came out, it's 5.
He was facing 20 to life.
Yeah, I never said he was gonna get life.
But now he's facing a maximum of like 20 years.
Yeah.
If they give him the max on both charges, he'll face 10 years apiece, 2 years.
I gotta send her my PlayStation gamer tag, and then I'll link up with you on that. He actually went. Me and him gonna play the game. But so moving on, pivoting to a couple of better things.
Okay.
I went ahead and watched episode 3 and 4 of Ironheart. It's not the A word. It's not trash. It's not mediocre. It's okay now. It's just okay.
I told y'all to give Riri a chance.
I was gonna give her a chance. We got a pod. We got to.
It ain't just Riri. It's the writers. It's the show itself. Man.
Yeah, the whole show itself is just okay.
It's just lacking.
Yeah, it ain't no real heart to me to it. It's
exactly. The heart is iron. It doesn't have any blood pumping through it. It's not. It's not good.
I agree.
It's iron.
But I'm saying it wasn't.
Have you watched it yet?
I'm just saying it wasn't as bad. It wasn't as bad as everybody was making it seem it was going to be.
Yeah, and she's a decent actress. I think they still should have got somebody else.
Spoiler alert! And she made the deal with Mephisto.
Yeah.
So that's what's getting me.
Yeah.
I think instead of doing it like the other shows, they're doing it like the coming age of where the hero does bad things and then realizes they're bad things and becomes a hero instead of just going through stuff and becoming a hero.
Okay, let me ask you this: like, you said they should have got somebody else now
to play Riri.
Yeah.
Why you say that?
That's what he said.
I don't think I don't think she's a bad actress. I think she's just fine.
Yeah, I'm saying, is it because of appearance?
She's that young.
It's not always about appearance for me. Sometimes, a lot of the time, I will admit it is, because you should, to some context, look like the person that's from what you're portraying.
She don't look
like Chadwick.
Yes.
No, like Chadwick's body and everything, face, and he resembled a lot of who Black Panther was. What's his name? Robert Downey resembled a lot of Iron Man. A lot of the people they picked resembled the comic book counterpart, which is why I will forever say I think Ben Affleck, appearance-wise, and as the context of Batman, is the best Batman live action we've had. Like, I don't care what anybody say.
I don't like him in Justice League,
but you don't like him in Justice League because of the script itself. The script fucked it up. He was fine.
Agreed.
It's just as simple as that. But I'm gonna stand on that. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. But I'm gonna stand on that. He's the best live action Batman we've ever had. It goes him. To me, you can.
I'm surprised you didn't say Christian, because you liked Christian for a long time.
My favorite Batman film is The Dark Knight. Yes.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite Batman film. But I'm not opposed if people say it's Michael Keaton or if they say it's Christian Bale.
Yeah.
I think best live action that we've ever seen, suit wise, look wise, speech wise, rich nigga vibe wise, is Ben Affleck. Then if you want to go next, to me, in the aspects of the Dark Knight, it is Christian Bale. If you want to go on more of the 90s feel of the character, it's Michael Keaton.
You said Christian Bale trash?
Yeah, it's a horrible Batman.
I don't think he's a horrible Batman. Well, after Ben Affleck, right?
I mean, shit. The only one I've ever
after
seen.
Ben Affleck.
The only one I really saw was
Yes.
Christian
Robert Pattinson
Bale.
is fine. I need him to do one more movie.
I told you.
All right, since we going here, the best Batman live action is Batfleck. Like appearance on screen, presence, persona. For that split second in Justice League, they made him look like a real horror movie for like a split second when he was getting people in the bank.
Yeah.
And he was just swooping down, snatching them, going up like that. That's Batman, like the aura and essence of Batman. That was dope. Batfleck is the best, and then Robert Pattinson comes in second because he was the only one that was a true detective.
That's true.
So it makes it a great, parallel to everything. And he lost the first time around, so it makes him even much of a better detective. Like, it was good. And then you can go into the other ones. And the best Batman from back then, honestly, based on acting and voice and all of that, was Val Kilmer. Then I'm going to go Michael Keaton.
I ain't mad at
Christian
that.
Bale.
I ain't mad at that.
And then I'm going to go George Clooney.
I ain't
Because
mad
I
at
actually
that.
like George Clooney Batman.
I did too.
More than a lot of people do.
I did too.
I actually kind of like him more than Christian Bale, but I just be trying to throw Christian Bale a little bit of a bone because Christian Bale his Batman didn't do it for me. The voice was terrible. His acting sucked. His story was great. But it was just, nah, bro. Like,
I ain't mad at
the
that.
fight scenes was terrible, bro.
They did that shaky cam shit that they got from
Terrible, bro.
Bourne series.
I'm just saying the fight sequence was terrible. No, not even the shaky cam. I don't mind shaky cam. It was like the choreography was trash. Like
Best fight choreography in any. Best fight choreography in any Batman.
Batman is supposed to be one of the best martial artists on the planet,
Yeah.
and you got him doing. Worship, like, bro.
Yeah, which is why one of my favorite Batman scenes ever is when Ben Affleck busts into that warehouse and fucking he elbowed a dude and that nigga chin hit the ground and his
Nah,
legs.
that wasn't the elbow. That was when he punched the dude to the face.
Yeah.
Wow.
Boom. The
He
nigga
elbowed the dude. He elbowed the dude, and he flew back like. That was hard.
he punched him. The nigga chin hit the ground. His legs went in the air. That's a Batman punch,
Y'all
nigga.
didn't hear R.I.P. to Julian McMahon, the original Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
And R.I.P. to Michael Madsen,
Yeah, man.
The original
Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Where'd he go to?
He passed. He died.
Where'd he go to? Like old age?
Nah,
He was like 50 something years old. Yeah.
He was 56. They didn't say why yet. And then Michael Madsen passed away. He was from Reservoir Dogs and Kill Bill.
Yeah.
And he had passed away too. He was 76, I believe, or 70 something.
Since y'all was talking about Batman, I personally think since the Sinister Six is going to be introduced on Brand New Day, I think this is the movie Tom takes his spot as the best Spider-Man.
We'll see.
That's the best Spider-Man?
I think this is going to be the movie because he's going to have to do it by himself.
We'll see.
Because
He done had 3 movies to do it. He done had 3 movies to
a
do it.
chance to do it alone this time.
You know what?
He's not alone.
Because it's the Sinister
don't
The
Six.
Hulk is in it.
No.
Punisher's in
It's
it.
Punisher now. And
Oh,
then
they
on top
took
of
Hulk
that,
out?
it's not a major event.
They took Hulk out?
Yeah, it's just the Punisher.
Even still, he
John Bernthal is an amazing
He's not gonna be
fucking
in it.
actor.
He's not gonna be able to outshine Spider-Man.
Excuse me?
Who ain't?
John Bernthal as Punisher?
You
No, I'm
forget
not
who
talking
the
about,
actor
I'm not
is.
talking about acting wise. I'm talking about he doesn't have
As a
the potential
character.
of-
No. So here's the thing. This is the point
As
that I
a
was.
character
This is
for
the
me.
point I was making about like everybody who's been in his films when we was talking about it. My point is the other people who are in it are so masterful at what they're doing.
Yeah.
It makes him look small in comparison.
I don't think as far as the character.
I think
Movie, yes. I said as Spider-Man.
If I met him, I'd ask
This
him
is
how I
him.
feel to be the second best actor in your family.
who Tom Holland?
Yeah.
Who's this? Who else is acting in his family?
Zendaya.
Wow. But
Okay.
my
His brother did
I disagree,
some
but
stunts in Spider-Man.
yeah, I heard
You
about
think
that.
Zendaya's a better actor than Tom Holland?
You out your fucking mind.
You don't
No.
You don't think Zendaya's
I don't like Zendaya as an actress. Like
Why?
Have you ever seen
I've never seen her in anything good, and she's just never portrayed that person.
You have Spider-Man. You have
because when she was in an interview, with somebody, she's the exact same person that I saw in Spider-Man, just not on film.
So it's The Rock. The Rock's the same person.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like that's what I see.
I've seen a lot of Zendaya movies. I disagree. I told you that.
That's why I say. I mean, y'all can disagree.
Have you ever seen Malcolm and Marie?
No. That. She was with.
This is what I'm saying.
So,
I haven't seen a lot of her movies,
Oh my gosh.
but from
That
what I have
movie
seen,
shows how good of an actress she is.
from what I have seen,
she was great.
Her in Spider-Man was just her being her on camera.
That's fine.
Not Mary Jane.
I understand that. I got well.
So you ain't watching
That's what it felt
Disney
like.
Channel stuff coming up? You didn't watch none of her Disney Channel stuff coming up?
Listen. The closest.
She was the best actress.
This finna hurt to fucking say. The closest we've gotten to Mary Jane from the comics, not look wise, but personality, is Zendaya. Cause Kirsten Dunst, I never heard that bitch.
For the streets.
No, I don't like her.
But I'm saying her. Emma Stone did an awesome job as Gwen Stacy. She actually reminds me a lot of Gwen Stacy. Mm-hmm. But like Mary Jane she's a cool chick. She's like, hey Tiger. I ain't hear Kirsten Dunst say that one time. No, she did. She said, go get him, Tiger. She said it one time.
I didn't hear Zendaya say, go get him, Tiger.
No. But she gives off the aesthetic not aesthetic, but she gives off the entire vibe that MJ is. Except they made her a little cooler than whatever, because she's like, that whole kind of woke part of it. But Mary Jane is a lot more laid back and chill as a person, but she gets elevated, like as far as when it pertains to Peter. When it pertains to Peter, that's when you see the panic. That's when you see all that other extra crazy shit. But for the most part, Mary Jane is I'm just chilling over here type of person. So like when now they're introducing old girl Black Cat and everything, and Zendaya's character doesn't have memories of Peter. I wonder when she does get her memories, are they gonna go the route of when Black Cat and MJ kind of was like beefing?
I hope so.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Because didn't MJ hold a gun to this bitch?
I hope so.
I think she held a gun to her like, you need to stop type shit. Like I'm waiting for that. I hope that does happen. Not necessarily like pointing the gun, but like that beef does occur.
I'm for the beef.
Yeah, I'm for it. I'm for it. Especially with them bringing Black Cat and stuff like that in it. I love her. I love Black Cat as a character. But it might just be my thing because Black Cat is supposed to be Catwoman.
But see, that was my point. That was my point with Zendaya, is that I feel like she's playing herself, not MJ.
I don't feel that way
because
with her in
that's
No
what
Way
I
Home.
saw. That's what I saw when she was in her interviews and everything with Tom Holland.
I understand that.
She looked the exact same way as she is on that camera, and that was what was like. Did I just watch you act, or
sometimes some people can just look so however they look that you feel that way. So like for instance, in the first two movies, I would agree. It just felt like it was Zendaya. In the third one,
No Way Home wasn't like that.
In No Way Home, she felt like Mary Jane.
I mean, I know that.
Just like Tom.
Because I've seen that.
And with Tom in the first two, in the first one, the only time I was like, oh, that's Spider-Man, that's Peter, is when he had all that stuff on him and he's like, come on. That whole resilience, he played that part beautifully. That felt like Peter.
The part I can give you is like, when he found out that she knew that he was Spider-Man, that was in there. That wasn't MJ.
Right.
But,
because for a long time MJ.
The movie with Mysterio, that was her. But the last one, when he got his identity leaked and all that shit, that was MJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, No Way Home. No Way Home. That was.
I mean,
MJ.
I can accept that. I've seen that movie, and I did see a slight switch in character.
Take your mask off too fucking much, Tom. Keep that shit on.
I did see a little bit of a switch in character in the third movie. I didn't get enough of it.
To me, Tom's best performance as Spider-Man is in No Way Home. Because it felt
so
like...
So I guess more than anything, I'm disappointed in how much I felt like she was the character. Maybe.
You mean you was disappointed how much you felt like she was herself? In the first two, kind of sway how you felt about her in the third one.
Because it just started getting good with her at the third one. And that wasn't even the whole movie with her.
Well, here's the thing. They gave her more to do in the third one. Just like they gave Ned more to do in the third one. It wasn't about everybody. Because, like, for instance, I don't like Flash. I don't like their Flash at all. I don't like their Flash. I do not like their Flash at all. You like their Flash?
Who was the best?
I was gonna say, like, I hate their
Who was
Flash.
the best Flash? Toby's or Andrews?
Toby's. No. Andrews. Cause he was a part of what was going on.
That scene when he came up to him and he was like, "Hey, yo, Parker," and then Peter turned around and slammed him against the lock. He was like, "Hey, man, I get it."
Yeah.
He's like, "I get it."
Yeah.
And then he just drops him and just lets him go and it just. Yeah, that was a real scene right there.
Yeah.
Another reason why Andrew Garfield is the best live action Spider-Man.
And Spider-Man.
Disagree. But disagree. But
Yeah, when he crawled on the lizard like an actual spider, that was
cool.
Pretty fire.
That was cool. That was pretty fire. He looked like a spider and stuff like that. I did appreciate that. They all have their own things. Like I think you had sent it. One is the friendly neighborhood, one is the spectacular, and one is the ultimate.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Because friendly neighborhood, I think it was Toby. Spectacular was Andrew, and
ultimate.
I thought it was Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah. It was. That's what the name of the movie was, but like
The Amazing Spider-Man.
But if you watch the cartoons or
AKA
the
comic Spider-Man
or the comic books, then you can kind of see
that's the goody
who's who.
two-shoes Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield, best.
The goody two-shoes Spider-Man is Toby.
Yeah,
it's Toby.
I thought the goody two-shoes was never mind.
No, it's Toby. It's Toby.
Yeah, it's
Andrews is the cool Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And Peter and Tom's is the Crash Out.
Crash Out like fuck.
It's coming. Especially when he get the symbiote. It's coming.
Oh.
Listen.
And he's gonna have to take on the whole Avengers by himself.
You can give him the Crash Out title because you saw MJ get murdered.
They're not gonna be able to do it right because the greatest Crash Out moment for Spider-Man is when he got mad that Kingpin tried to kill Aunt May.
That's what I'm saying. You can,
but we can't do that because Goblin killed Aunt May.
The greatest Crash Out was when he cracked Wolverine's skull and he sent him through Iron Man's window. When Rogue switched their brains.
Yeah, but I still think when he showed up not talking.
What I'm talking about?
So there was a time even worse than that.
It was like, I will put all this wet fluid up your nose, bro. What?
He was going through a lot at the time.
He was going through a lot.
That nigga
unstable.
No, Wolverine was fucking MJ and bragged that he was fucking MJ.
Yeah, I know the comic you're talking about. Yeah. It ain't nothing better than that moment with Peter.
I get it.
Yeah, it ain't nothing better than that moment with him.
He's strong enough to break Animanium, or crack his skull,
That's not the point.
I understand.
Wolverine is still win that fight. You disagree?
I didn't say that.
He did tell me about this too, and he said that he stabbed Peter, and Peter laughed. That's what he said.
He stabbed Peter. He did stab Peter.
Yeah.
And he laughed. And it didn't kill him.
If Wolverine was like, "I will kill you, Parker," and Peter was like,
"Y'all gotta understand,
try it."
The only person that could beat Wolverine in a fight is Sabretooth.
Sabretooth can't win now. After Logan got the adamantium.
Sabretooth has still beats Wolverine several times.
He's the one person that can.
Because it's the only person that not only grew up with this nigga completely.
Like even though Wolverine's quote is, "I'm the best at what I do, and what I do isn't nice," Sabretooth is technically better at what he does. Like Sabretooth is Wolverine on crack.
Because there's nobody. There's nobody holding Sabretooth back.
It's not even just that. It's also because
he's not slowed down by the adamantium.
That's what I was also going to say. It's all about the adamantium on that one because Logan has the adamantium. His body has to work harder to keep him, alive. That he doesn't get the full animalistic side of it.
Yeah, just like with Sabretooth. That's why Sabretooth be on all fours most of the time when he fighting. And then that's when they met. Even in the movie, he was like, "Ooh, shiny," and still won. Like, bruh, you can't beat me, little bro. You can't beat me, dog. I'm just more tactical than you. I'm a better fighter than you. I'm more ruthless than you. You care about people. It always been like that.
Yeah.
It's always been like that. Sabretooth is a monster.
For real.
Yeah, I just didn't like the Sabretooth. I didn't like the other.
And not in the old X-Men movies. That's what you're talking about?
No, I didn't like the Sabretooth in Wolverine and Deadpool. I liked the one in the old X-Men movie.
I liked him.
Wolverine and Deadpool.
Yeah, he was in Wolverine and Deadpool.
Oh yeah, the one from the old X-Men movies.
No, a different actor.
No.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Playing
about.
the same character but different actor.
Yeah, they
I like the one
they had
from-
I don't know why they didn't keep the old one.
No,
Oh,
the only
they
one
couldn't
I
get the old one.
know. I'm talking about the one from Wolverine.
No, I know. I like that one.
That one's my favorite.
That was my favorite.
That-
The
Listen.
one from the X-Men movies, which is the one that they brought back with a different actor for Wolverine versus X-Men.
Yeah.
I mean Wolverine versus Deadpool. Whatever. I don't like that one.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't like that one.
Yeah,
I don't like that Sabretooth.
No.
Cause he don't talk, he don't do nothing. He just show up and they fight.
Yeah.
You know,
And there's a whole bunch of growling and snarling.
Hey, man.
to go at it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sabretooth show up on this man's birthday every year. To whoop ass.
Time to kill you on your birthday, little bro.
So, go ahead.
No, go for it. I'll stop it. Go ahead. Go for it.
I had a question that I wanted to get out. So let's.
Decline. Call Jerry. It was Ty. Tyler.
So I got two of these. The first one is all of these are fighting to the death. Who's coming out alive?
Okay.
So you got Punisher, you got Deathstroke, you got Lobo, and you got Nightwing.
Lobo.
Punisher, Deathstroke.
Punisher, Deathstroke, Lobo, and Nightwing. Who's coming out alive?
Lobo.
I'm honestly not sure. I don't know a lot about DC.
And everybody.
I can't make an educated enough guess. I would have to just say Nightwing just because that
It's
motherfucker
one
is fire.
nigga in that whole thing who can take a Superman punch full force, and his name is Lobo.
Lobo will probably come out on time, and he immortal, so he'll probably come out
Legitimately,
on time,
like every time he
if it was
supposedly
just- if it was
dies,
just-
Hell says no.
skills, like and everybody could die. Probably Deathstroke. Honestly,
So he would be the last man standing.
probably.
Deathstroke.
I'm saying, well, because technically you can kill Lobo, but he's just gonna come back.
And like Deathstroke, even though the comics do whatever they do, I feel like he be taking it easy on the Bat family.
Not Batman.
Nightwing is that dude.
Not Batman and Nightwing.
Yeah.
He said because in the comics he admitted he was like I can't take it easy on the Bat and Nightwing.
He could kill both of them if he wanted to.
You think you could kill them both?
Yeah.
Oh, because he could just shoot them.
Shoot Batman in the mouth because it's the only spot that's revealed.
Oh wait. So he gets taken out by a small little piece of lead, but he can take down the Hulk,
He takes down the Hulk in one kick.
over here.
right?
Crazy
Why are
shit.
y'all hating on something that actually happened?
That doesn't make fucking sense.
But it
It makes
happened.
no fucking sense on power scaling.
It can happen
at all.
once. It don't make no fucking sense.
happened.
It makes no sense. I don't care if it happens.
You know what don't make
this
sense?
motherfucker can go into an alternate dimension, and the motherfucker who made the shit can't even detect this
You want
motherfucker.
to know what don't make sense?
What?
You want to know what don't make sense?
What I just said?
Y'all are big and as tall as y'all are, but if a motherfucking raccoon sees you and it scratches you in the right place, you can die.
You
I'm not gonna
can
get close
die.
enough to the raccoon.
You can
I'm
die.
sorry, I'm not.
But guess what? We talking about Batman like he can't die.
Yeah, we're talking about Batman. I'm not Batman.
It's not that he's never died. It's not that he's never been hit with anything. It's as simple
Yes, it
as
is.
it's as simple
Yes, it
as
is.
this.
It is.
No,
It's way more. It's exactly.
It's as simple as this.
All y'all are like that.
No,
can't
we're
be
not.
touched, He can't die. Nothing can happen.
This mortal man is a god as a man. This
Nothing can
motherfucker is Jesus Christ.
He can't get cut. He can't get scratched. He can't get bruised. None of his bones can get broken. Hell, like
He got his back broke by Bane.
He probably can fly. Who knows?
Oh, excuse me. Bane can break this motherfucker's back, but the Hulk
He did. Time
Batman
out.
did
Time
break
out.
his
See, I see what y'all are trying to
Batman did
do.
break his back.
I'm trying to see what y'all. I see what
He
y'all
showed-
trying
he
to
showed
do.
me that shit.
Yeah, I see what y'all trying to do. I didn't say the Hulk couldn't kill this nigga. What I said was in the comic that they made, Batman won against the Hulk. He kicked him and knocked his ass out.
doesn't
That
make any fucking
you can
sense.
say it don't make
no
sense.
sense.
You can say it makes no sense. It did happen.
Bane
That's all
would be
I'm saying.
a bitch to freaking Hulk.
I disagree, but
That's what I'm saying. Hold on.
the moment that Bane gets on
Look, the glaze on DC characters is crazy.
no
That's what I'm
the
saying.
glaze on
The
Marvel
glaze on
characters.
DC
Because
all of them
Hulk
all of them
can't,
overpowered as
bro.
No.
None of them have
Yes.
more
Let
than
me.
two.
Yes,
let-
they are.
let-
Have more than
you
two.
don't.
Yes, they
Y'all not letting me finish my statement.
Because
I didn't
done.
say. I
None of
didn't.
them have more than two.
You didn't let me
Yes,
finish
they
the
do.
fucking statement. You got upset when I said that I don't think Bane is a slouch to the Hulk. I don't, because I've seen shit in the comics with Bane where I feel like he will put up a fight, but the Hulk will still kill him.
So if that's the
What's the point of
case,
saying he's not?
again,
Of course
what we're
he's
trying to
not.
say.
Because it's like this. You can fight somebody, and it's what, like with me. I don't think that I can beat everybody ass, but you not finna take me down without a fucking fight. I'm gonna make sure that before
That's
I
what's
go,
supposed to happen.
listen, I'm gonna make sure before I go, you realize you fucked with the wrong person.
So we can agree that the Hulk is stronger than Bane.
Yes, but do you know?
Okay, so if that's
but
the
do
case,
you know how
then
Bane
why
broke Batman's
did
back?
Bane decide, oh, I can break this motherfucker's back, no problem?
Did you know? Did you know
I got
how
you.
he
You
did
know
it?
How he did it?
No, how do you do it?
Well, first of all, correct me if I'm wrong, because you did show me this shit. Batman had to fight waves, in waves, in waves, in waves. In
Oh,
waves,
tired him out.
In waves.
Of
in
niggas
waves,
for a whole
in
week.
Waves. In waves. In
Again,
waves.
so
Bane picked his ass
somebody
up,
like the
then
Hulk
broke his
who
back.
doesn't get tired
The Hulk does get tired.
after a very, very excruciatingly long time.
Yes, it's very true.
So, again, who doesn't technically get tired and would actually outgo Batman in stamina. Let's be honest.
You know, I'll let you have that. I'll let you have that.
So in that,
We don't
that
know.
being the case,
We don't know that.
Characters is crazy.
We don't know that.
so in that
Hold
case,
on. I said I'm gonna let you have it. So Batman had shown. It's been shown several times. This motherfucker doing the wildest shit, as far as in him as a fucking human, which I always say he's a superhuman. I saw Batman like for Bane to break Batman's back. He did go through waves for a week. Bane would not let this nigga sleep. Bane would not let this nigga eat. Bane was sitting in.
do you realize how long you gonna be going with the Hulk?
Let me just listen. Just listen. First off, unless it's Professor Hulk, Hulk not that fucking smart.
He didn't have to be that smart.
He's not smart. He's
Just
not.
listen. You can outthink basic Hulk. You can outthink him. It's a lot of people that have beaten the Hulk
Yes.
just
Oh, I'm
because
not saying it, yeah,
just
yeah.
because they're smart enough to know what to do.
I never said he wasn't.
So
Yeah.
when I said that he kicked him, if you read the comic, there's a reason that that with his kick he was able to knock him out. It did something to I forgot the word, but it did something to him like where it basically took the whole wind out and it made him shut down. Batman knows pressure points. That's why it worked in that comic. I didn't say Hulk gonna just lose to Batman every time. I said in the comics, Batman beat him.
Yes, it happened.
But Hulk is strong as fuck. If he grabbed Wolverine
That's another thing.
and ripped him
that's
apart.
another thing that I don't get. If he's so strong, you know his core is also where his strength is too.
It don't
right?
matter. It doesn't matter
So
how.
in that case, his arms are not
It
the only
doesn't-
thing
it
that's
doesn't-
strong on this motherfucker.
No, it doesn't matter.
Meaning,
It doesn't-
if he gets kicked in the stomach by a human man hard enough to get dropped, that is not a human kick.
Bro, no matter how much you work out,
Yeah, pressure points.
Pressure points are real.
and that's what happened. No matter how strong you are,
It don't
no
matter
matter
how
how
big you
fast you are, no matter how solid your body is, there are certain key points on your body that if somebody touches the right way or with the right amount of pressure, you dropping.
Yeah, you dropping.
Hulk got
That is a
hit.
fact. That is a
Hulk
fact.
got hit in the fucking face by Captain America. Yes, with his shield in his temple, and it knocked him out.
Yeah, because it was in his temple. Yeah.
Point being,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
yes, there's a monstrosity of a person coming at you, but if you know how to hit him with enough pressure, it'll knock this nigga down. I'm not saying everybody can do it. I'm just saying there are certain people who have. That's it.
Okay.
I didn't say the Hulk wouldn't kill Batman. That he couldn't kill Batman. I said in the comics, Batman did win against this nigga.
Now, let me clarify that. I still stand by what I said. The glaze on DC characters is crazy.
That is also a
No,
fact.
the glaze.
That
on,
is also a
the
fact.
glaze on. No. First
Marvel
off,
got the bench. DC got the starting five, but Marvel got the bench. After that starting five,
what's the starting five?
DC got the Justice League.
No, you gotta say the names, because a lot of people in the Justice League. Who's the starting five? Because I disagree with what you just
When
said.
you get the Wonder Woman and Superman, what are you gonna do?
You
Hell,
talking. Okay,
Hell,
so
Aquaman. What are you
I
gonna
see
do?
what you're saying. I see.
You
What
also got Batman.
That's what I'm saying. What are you gonna do?
Like,
No, I get what he's saying. I get what he's
are you
saying.
gonna
I get what
do?
he's saying.
Them four right there are your top candidates that nobody can beat.
That are heroes, and they're not even the top candidates.
That nobody can beat.
Superman, yes, but
You know what I'm saying? Batman is just clever genius. Nobody's gonna be.
As much as I want Batman there, I would put Mr. Terrific.
I mean, I'm just saying, as far as what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I get what you said, but
As far as
if you had Superman, Mr. Terrific, Wonder Woman, Spectre.
Even when you get to Wonder Woman, what can you do?
Spectre and
Wonder
Dr.
Woman's not
Fate.
even in the top chart yet.
That's what I'm saying. What can you do? That's what I'm saying.
You gotta tire her out.
Every character in DC.
Yeah, she's a goddess.
Unstoppable.
She cannot easily be tired out.
Every
No, but you
character-
can tire her out.
Every character.
You gotta
in
be,
DC
I know, but you gotta be a
every character
specific
in
kind of
DC
person to
is
do that.
unstoppable. Marvel, you have people with limitations.
No.
DC,
It's
damn near
all-
everybody ain't got limitations.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
And we out here talking about tire out Wonder Woman. There ain't no way you tiring her out. She's that level. She's a goddess.
Somebody from
Bro.
She can get tired,
That-
but it's
listen.
just how long it's going to take.
Okay. Hold up.
This way.
Hold up.
Like
Spider-Man.
in some cases, when you get to the Flash, what are you gonna do? I'll give him that from that tweet because we're not talking about just Spider-Man. And some Marvel, it's people in Marvel that Flash can beat. Yes.
Yes.
So like I'm saying, even when you get to Green Lantern, what are you gonna do? Everybody's too fucking OP on DC.
You literally have a nigga who his part of his name is World Breaker. What the fuck are you talking about? World Breaker Hulk. You have a nigga named Sentry.
Batman.
And against that, hold up,
Exactly.
you got a nigga named Sentry.
You just read it
and then
in the
he has the Void. You got a nigga named fucking Nova. You need to read about Nova, who the beam can like slice a planet in half if he.
I think he's trying to give us characters
No,
to play with,
no.
to work on with this, because he already just mentioned
No.
like, with the Hulk.
Hold up.
Come on.
The reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is because the movies have been as good as they was for 20 something years. Well, it'll be 20 years in 2027.
Movies, Marvel winning.
Yes,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm saying
Yeah.
when you put in, a lot of people only go on the movies because they didn't read the comics.
Yeah.
Because if they read the comics, Marvel wouldn't be having some of the issues that they're having with their comic book runs as
Agreed.
far as in sales.
Agreed.
But what I'm trying to say on that is when you got a lot of your characters like yes, some of our characters are become. Superman isn't a god, he's godlike. Batman isn't a god, he's godlike.
Diana is a
Diana is a demigod. She's not a
That's
god.
damn near a god.
She's a demigod. Shazam has the power of the gods, but he is not a god. Black Adam is not a god. I can keep going. Flash, not a god. Darkseid is an ancient god.
So since we know that Wonder Woman is not a god,
let me
my
finish.
whole point.
Let me
but
finish.
See, since she's
Let
not
me
a god,
finish.
but she's a
Let
demigod,
me finish.
she's still gotta be able to get tired out,
prove
right?
my point.
How are you gonna make a demigod tired out that easily? Tell me. How long is it gonna take? How long is it gonna take? How long is it gonna take? How long is it gonna take?
Diana fought.
How long is it
I
gonna
kinda agree
take?
with that. How long is it gonna take?
28 days.
Somebody fighting her for
How do you
28
really
days
have 28
straight?
days?
It's.
How does the person got
That's what
stamina
I'm
for
talking
28
about.
days that's gonna
Nobody
fight?
is regularly gonna beat this
Who in
woman.
Marvel got stamina for 28 days is gonna fight Wonder Woman?
28 days straight, non-stop.
fucking what's his name? Steve Rogers.
Who is a god? Technically.
Steve Rogers ain't no fucking god.
Technically. He got the godlike powers.
No, but the reason why I was saying what I
I'm saying, you using it on Diana.
no.
If they're not gods.
No.
Come on now.
Diana is a demigod. There's
Thor is
no
a god and he still loses it.
But
Right.
first off,
What?
To Superman?
Thor? Oh, to Superman. No, Thor.
Because
is
like we
Diana.
said, Superman is the
ain't a god.
pinnacle.
I already know he's finna come back.
Superman ain't a god. And I said before he even started, I felt like Thor could beat Superman before he even started.
He could.
But if Superman ain't a god,
But
Marvel has a god.
if
Marvel
you
has
make them fight 100 times, Superman's winning.
Almost
60.
all of them.
No.
I guess who?
No.
Thor.
No.
I said almost all.
Thor. And I'm talking about base Thor.
Yeah.
Like base Superman.
Yeah.
Hold on, where is this coming from? The switch up real. Because I told you that like a month ago.
Base Thor and base Superman. If you say, give me the strongest Thor, give me the strongest Superman, Superman's winning every time.
Yeah.
But
That's not
if you
what-
just go base, Superman's winning like 65. Because
I said
because we hold on
He's
before you say
winning
anything.
more.
Before you say
Yeah.
anything, because we have a pod, I've been going back to make sure that I don't fuck up some of the things that I say. So I've read some of the line for Thor. I've been reading the new line. By the way, Absolute Superman is awesome, and I've been looking at a lot of the
Absolute Wonder Woman.
Absolute Wonder Woman is dope too. I've been going back to all my comic line. Like I love Earth Zero. I love Earth 2. I'm talking about DC right now. Earth 2. The line that I'm reading right now, which is one of my favorite lines of all time anyways, Batman's New 52 run, like from beginning to end. What you about to look at me?
My sister wanted me to tell you that she told you so. And
she didn't. Oh, she didn't.
And she.
I tried to call her.
She told me.
Oh, that you forgot?
Yeah.
Yeah, you dumbass.
Hey man, listen. I was occupied with some other things.
Yeah, but
Alright, Joe.
But
All right, man.
when you doing like what you was talking about with your book and everything, when you're doing certain power systems, the reason why I always said it's damn near, if Flash just wanted to wipe most people out of existence, it's fairly easy for him. Like, I get why he says the Speed Force is dumb, because when he said that, I was against that. But you gotta understand, like, I'm reading what is current, and I went back to go like, let me see exactly his issue with the Speed Force. Went back, and I went back to like 86 right now is where I'm at, and it's like Flash number 260 something, and they think that might not even be right, but I was going back to listen to see what the Speed Force more was about, and then I went back, then I was reading Flash Rebirth, because it goes more in depth on it and why he was chosen, which is him choosing himself and everything. So I get his concept. It would be better if it was he just basically controls time and it looks like he's fast, as opposed to this imaginary force that just exists, that he created but he didn't create. So I get that. I'm gonna give him that. Like, I go back on my shit, and instead of going and buy all them comics, I just went ahead and renewed my comicsology thing so I could just go and read everything. So when I was rereading Thor, because I don't like Lady Thor, I skipped that part. But Thor whoops Noel's ass and absorbed him, and
beat Superman too.
And Superman in where he's at in the comics right now is no longer kryptonite cannot hurt him right now. His solar flare is fucking insane, and his strength, the stuff that he's been doing.
Going based off of right now, Thor is the All-Father. He's like the god of.
That's what I'm saying. I went back on. I'm on everything right now. Not everything. I still gotta reread some stuff. Like I'm gonna reread Black Adam.
He's a god.
And
Superman's not a god.
Superman is not a god, but Superman beats gods. And not even Dark. It's damn near impossible to beat Darkseid. You just beat an avatar of Darkseid.
But who did beat him?
Darkseid has beef with Superman, and he has beef with Batman, because they're pretty much the only in Dr. Fate, they pretty much he has beef with them and Spectre, because they're the only ones that prevent him from conquering more universes. Like, it's certain people that prevent him from having what he's trying to obtain. He has beef with Flash, because Flash in multiple universes, Barry Allen has killed him, which you end up learning that the reason why Wally goes through so much is because Barry look at Wally as a son, and he's like, if I can't get to you, I'm gonna get to your fucking son. Which is also insane, because it's like this: Jon Stewart has more willpower than Hal Jordan, so technically he should be the best Green Lantern.
No,
but the best Green Lantern is fucking Hal Jordan.
No, it's Kyle Rayner.
Well, yeah, Kyle Rayner technically, but Kyle Rayner's the best Lantern, not necessarily Green Lantern, because all the Rangers chose him.
Okay.
And with Flash, the fastest Flash is Wally. The best Flash is Barry. So Darkseid, like, if I can't get to you, motherfucker, I'm gonna get to your son. So like I said, I've been rereading a lot of shit. I didn't even realize that Darkseid had beef with Flash like that. But then you learn that a lot of the resets, a lot of the this person like killed me, not a piece of me, killed me in that timeline, not an avatar, me. Flash did it because he just went back to when he was a baby. Yes, that's on Constantine, which Darkseid got beef with him too. But still, he did it. In the fear that, you can wipe me anytime.
Constantine can beat Superman.
Constantine can beat, I think, damn near anybody. But the fear of just a thought is what's preventing you from doing it. is a scary thing, which is why I'm like, people downplay Barry too fucking much. Yes, but people downplay Flash. Yeah, but Constantine can beat damn near anybody in any fucking verse. Honestly, because that motherfucker got ways and it's crazy. But the people downplay Flash too much. They downplay him too much because he's goofy, and I get that.
I understand. You lost.
I didn't lose.
Okay.
I didn't lose. But
yeah, we basically just said that the pinnacle that he was talking about, when it comes down to Superman, most of the people on our side, we're talking about base level, are not winning.
If everything is at base,
that's why
if we're just talking about current comic book run.
Base, what is somebody like once you get to Diana, what are you gonna do?
Because you gotta be her, you gotta fight her for 28 days straight and be able to actually win.
That's why I said just the Justice League alone, using just them, there's a cap. Once you get there, what are you gonna do? What is anybody gonna do? That's what I'm saying.
Because people in Marvel are going to get more tired a lot faster.
After the start of 5, where you going to
go? More tired than who?
Huh?
Tired faster than who?
Who's going to get tired faster than Diana? Because she goes for 28 days
I literally said there's a comic. There's a comic of fucking Captain America.
Aside from Captain America, he's like the only one.
With little to no rest.
Aside for somebody who has the same strength that they do. Or the same resilience.
Well, I would think Diana is stronger than Captain America.
Who is going to last that long in a fight with her? Besides Cap.
Spider-Man.
But I'm saying like the lower name people, they're not.
What do you mean?
Because them two are our caps. Those two are our caps as well. Like Superman.
Iron Fist can't go toe to toe with Wonder Woman.
No, not that long. Not that long.
Iron Fist.
Not that long. Because he's still got to get in close, and she's got a sword. Like
the sword can cut through anything.
And the Iron Fist can punch through damn near anything.
No. I was finna say this. First off, I do think Diana would technically beat Iron Fist, but I didn't say the shit was gonna be easy. Which I gotta understand.
It was gonna be easy.
No, that
never came out of my mouth.
When I say the stuff that I say, y'all make it seem like I'm saying, oh, it's a cakewalk. If it's a cakewalk, I'ma fucking say it's a cakewalk.
That's what you're making it seem like. So
see, you're doing what bitches do. I'm saying.
No. Because I'm saying, when I say who's gonna give this person this kind of fight, we're like, well, this and this. Well, who's not? Well, she's this strong. I'm not talking about that. Who is going to last that long fighting her?
Who's gonna last that long? Yeah,
28 days straight. It's like I said.
Hold on, I'm just. Let me
elaborate. Let me elaborate my point.
Not somebody from the Avengers.
Let me elaborate.
Diana, before you say anything,
somebody from the Avengers.
I hear you. Diana is a top selling comic book character. She's part of the. She's part of Justice League.
What are they gonna do?
No, you're not listening. Diana's part of the Justice League, so naturally you go with somebody who's on the Avengers.
Diana,
so if you
give us somebody from the Avengers,
Iceman. How about that?
Give us somebody from the Avengers.
I gave you somebody that's not an Avenger.
Yes, Iceman. Iceman is a fucking problem for most people, even in DC.
Agreed. Is Black Widow beating Wonder Woman?
Hell no.
I use an Avenger.
That was not fair, but I get what you're saying.
I use an Avenger.
You're right. Give me somebody else.
Is Hawkeye gonna beat Diana?
No.
It's a possibility.
That's true, but probably not.
I want Avengers. I'm giving you Avengers. Obviously, Captain America, yes.
But you gotta take it to
obviously the Hulk, yes. Obviously, Spider-Man, yes. Okay. But I'm saying like,
and that's maybe.
Exactly. That's what.
A lot of his name is maybe.
And those are all our top guys.
Hold on. Before you feel any type of way, go back and read some of the Wonder Woman now and before.
I said Wonder
Woman is the truth. I think she's like really the coldest person in the Justice League.
That's what I'm saying.
Her biggest strength is she's bred for war and that she has the endurance of forever. The thing about it is,
you good? Keep going.
When you go into fighting, you get tired too, and even though she can keep going, she's still taking battle damage.
I do one better. Sam. Is Sam gonna last against Diana?
Sam Wilson? He couldn't even beat the Red Hulk.
I didn't say if he could. I said, is he going to last?
He just didn't beat him.
The Red Hulk did not. The Red Hulk was not on the ground. Beat.
He did beat him though.
He did beat.
He got beat.
He won.
He got beat.
I tell you this all the time.
He got beat, but
It's defeat.
I tell you this
he
all the time.
got beat. He got beat.
L is a L. Defeat
He
is a
got beat.
Even if you run away, hey,
He lost.
hey, if I know that you're stronger than me, but I evaded the fight and then I ran away, I still won.
You didn't fucking win. You fucking lost.
I won.
That's Floyd Mayweather.
You lost the fight. You lost the
I
fight.
won. If I incapacitate him and run away, I still won.
You lost. You lost the fight.
Because he lost.
No,
He lost.
he won.
I didn't have to.
You
knock him
lost
out.
the fight because you ran away.
Hey,
There was a fight.
y'all hear us going off
It's
over
not a
here.
fight.
No.
Go ahead
I
and
still
keep.
won the fight.
Go ahead and.
It's not a
I
fight.
ran away because I know if he gets.
It's not a fight if you're bitching out.
Because we going
It's
off
not a
now.
fight if you're bitching out.
Mike, let me ask you a question.
Okay, go for it.
Let me ask you
Because
a
you're running
question.
away.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Mike, let me ask you a question.
You knocked him out.
Because you're running away.
Hold
Let
on,
me hear the question. Hold on. Go
Me
ahead.
and you get into a fight, right?
Yeah.
If I say I don't feel this way. Say I know that you can whoop my ass, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I evade you long enough to tire you out and I incapacitate you and I run away. Did I win the fight still?
No.
How? How did I win? And you're on the ground.
Because
Incapacitated.
Because you ran away from the
Time out
fight.
before you say anything. When you mean incapacitated, you mean you tired me out and then you beat me up?
Yes.
Oh no, yeah, I lost.
But I know.
But if you just tired me out and then you ran away.
Hold on, no. Wait, hold on. Let me say something first. Because this man. Because hold on. Because if
It's too much going on.
Did I win?
Bruce Banner doesn't count in this situation.
He's fucking Hulk.
All right.
Yes, there's a personality
Because what
difference,
we're talking about,
but that his
we're just talking about one man versus
okay,
another man
but I'm
in
saying,
that
okay,
situation.
You knocked me down, right?
Mhm.
At the end of the day, I still had you on the ground beat. I run away because if you get back up, I'm probably not gonna win the next fight. Did I still beat you?
Yes.
Even though I ran away, I still won.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
To fight another day.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm finna
That I agree with.
I'm finna give
That I
somebody.
agree with.
I'm finna give somebody a shit
That I
ton of
agree
credit,
with.
and I do think he's a damn good boxer. Floyd Mayweather. His strategy is to tire you out and then piece you up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because he
He
knows.
don't even piece you up. He just jab.
Yeah.
Jab.
Because he's just trying to get the points.
Yeah.
Jab
Because-
points. He getting points the whole time.
Yeah.
Because he knows,
Land more hits.
there's a lot of other people. If you listen to when he does like his interviews and he's going back and forth, and somebody like, but I'm stronger than you. He's like, whatever. He doesn't say you're wrong. He says whatever. Because at the end of the day, if I know how to take a punch, I know how to roll my shoulder. I know how to do all of these defeating the catastrophic hit.
Yeah.
And you get so tired that now all I gotta do is wop, and that's the end for you. It's a strategy saying, yes, I can beat you. Anybody can beat anybody if you have an inkling of knowing what the fuck another person is capable of. And you don't sit there and be like, oh, I'm gonna win every fight that I ever walk into. If you know this person could possibly kill me.
So,
If you go into every fight, which I've went into every fight because my brother told me, hey, one wrong punch will fucking send your ass to the hospital and you might not wake up. I never underestimated anybody I fucking fought. So a lot of people used to say, yo, you saw me.
Y'all see what he doing, right?
No, I'm saying you saw me. We was in school together, and he would tell you a lot of the
Sir.
time him and Javon kept me from fighting because they're like, bro, you too violent.
No, the thing is,
I'm like, no, I'm not gonna get hit and possibly die.
If I say anything wrong,
Right.
let me know. Niggas today want to fight with their hands down and shit. Nigga, that is knockout city right here.
They do this or do this.
That is not your chin
They're
is
trying to show how
knockout
tough
city.
they are.
Yeah.
Your chin is knockout city. If I get you one good
It's
time right here,
buddy. It's right here.
it's over with. You on the ground, bro.
It's this spot right here.
Yep.
What we was arguing about earlier.
They talk about this because the baby
is-
boy perfectly the mouth of the nose, perfectly the nose.
For
from
me
the socket.
to
No, this right
quote
here.
unquote defeat you, you don't have to die. I don't have to physically hurt you. As long as I can get you down long enough for me to get the fuck away, I still won.
See, that's the thing.
Right there, correct.
That's the
Yeah,
thing
that's-
about
yeah,
it.
that's a
He
defeat.
didn't even get
That's a
him
defeat.
down. He didn't get him down.
That's a defeat.
The Hulk had him the fuck down.
What are you talking about?
And guess what?
What are
He
you
had to
talking
get up
about?
and
It's the
bargain
Hulk,
with the
nigga.
Hulk.
What are you
and be
talking
like, yo,
about?
come on. We need to
saying that-
take a
Hulk,
fight.
That man down back
He's
in
saying
Ross.
that
He won.
Sam didn't beat the Hulk.
That's the only way you could have done it.
But he won.
That's a win.
That's a win.
I'm no longer.
No, you lost the fight,
No, he
but you
didn't.
had the ability to talk me out of
He
it out
didn't.
the rest
He
of the
didn't
way.
lose the fight.
You are not throwing
fight-
hands and winning.
The
That's what I'm
fight
talking
isn't
about.
over, and The fight isn't over until one of you walk away or both of you walk away.
Yep. But that's what I'm saying.
The fight was over the moment he talked that nigga down.
Let me explain. Let me explain.
If stabbed him in the heart with the vibrator.
Nah, let me explain. All right, listen. So, with this,
he still had one left. If he would have just dove,
that motherfucker was done. He lost the fight. He lost the physical fight. He couldn't hold hands with the fucking Hulk. Now he realizes, okay, I can't fight you. Let me approach it differently. I'm not throwing hands with you no more. I lost that part. Let me do it a different way.
Fighting is fighting.
That wasn't a fight. He just walked over to him at the end and was like, yo, man, let's just chill this shit out. He talked him down.
You never talked your way out of a fight.
That's what I'm talking about. He talked winning the fight. He didn't win the fight because the Hulk the Hulk was gonna kill him if they kept going.
Hold on. Don't say that.
That's exactly my point. He would not have won that. He did not win that fight.
Did Sam?
That's why he went to him and said, you know what? I'm not gonna win that fight. Even Sam Wilson admitted to himself, I'm not gonna win that fight. So I'm gonna go over here and approach this in a different way instead of fighting this motherfucker. So he gave up to approach the Hulk in order for him to be able to turn back into the Hulk or to the president.
It's called strategy.
Hold up. Ross, correct? I have a question for him. Did Sam walk away from the fight? Did he walk away?
He didn't. No. He walked away. He walked away.
Right now.
Yes, he did walk away from the fight.
Okay, did he get knocked out?
Yes, he did.
Sam got knocked out.
He got knocked the fuck out.
He got knocked unconscious.
He got knocked the fuck out, and he stumbled for half a goddamn second.
Not stumbled.
Before he got up.
Not stumbled. Did he?
At the very end of it, yes.
Where?
Sam wasn't unconscious at all.
Not unconscious.
That's where the knockout is.
On Disney Plus.
So then guess what? In that moment when he realized after Hulk grabbed his damn wing, ripped that bitch off, grabbed that motherfucking shield, said, Yanka, this motherfucker got slung into a damn car, and he's like, ah, fucking shit, that hurt.
Don't say that.
That's what he said. He said, fucking shit, that hurt.
Right.
And all right. So then he got up and he looked and he saw that the Hulk was still there. I didn't say he didn't give up. I didn't say he didn't do that. Now listen to what I'm saying. He saw the Hulk right over there and was like, damn it, motherfucker. If I take another hit like that, I might fucking die. I understand that now. Yeah. Okay, I'm done fighting him. That's what was going on in his mind. I'm done fighting. I'm not
disagreeing. Hold on.
I am done fighting him. I'm going to come and approach him in a different way. He won the fight. I'm going to just say, okay, man, I understand. You're upset, okay, like, I get it, everything like that. Like, he's gonna talk him down at that point. He's not fighting you anymore at that point. He's like, okay, I concede. Let's talk about this.
We can't see.
That's what he was on.
Okay. How many fights have you been in?
Plenty.
Okay.
Have you ever talked yourself out of any of them?
No.
Okay. So have you ever met somebody where you're like, and you're in the middle of a fight, you're like, damn, I can't get this motherfucker to fall.
Yeah.
What did you do in that situation? You just kept fighting.
I had to take that ass with him.
Okay. Coming from somebody who got into a fight with his big brother every fucking day, you learn real quick. I ain't winning, Marquis. We need to and we still fighting. I understand I made you mad. I'm sorry for taking the cookie.
Yeah.
Everything. Technically, the moment he's like, that's all I wanted, and he walk away, I won. Cause I didn't get knocked out. So to me, Sam won the fight. Cause it doesn't stop to either one of you on the ground or you both choose to stop fighting. So the moment, cause the Hulk didn't choose to stop fighting.
Oh, definitely not.
But he talked him out of that transformation.
Exactly.
Meaning.
The moment he.
I got it. The moment he turned back into Ross, Sam won.
Yeah. He won the entire problem. He didn't win the fight.
A problem is a fight.
No. He didn't win the physical fight. And that's what I'm talking about. Because the problem was the Hulk. He didn't have to fist fight this nigga.
The problem was the Hulk. That was the entire problem. Was the Hulk. Nobody else could get this nigga to turn.
Exactly. He was the Hulk. And guess what? What came with the Hulk? Fist fights. Yes.
What did I just say?
And what came with the problem was the Hulk, right? The problem is the Hulk.
What did I just say?
You just said the problem is the Hulk. And I understand that. I get that. My point is,
nobody else was be able to.
Exactly. But here's the thing. You know what comes with that? You come with the the solution you need to have. The way that you can get to that solution, guess what? You're going to have to fight him to understand what the hell he's on.
And he fought him.
And he lost the shit out of that part.
He fought
and
him.
then he was like, okay, let me take a different approach. Let's not fight. Let's do something different.
The fight still wasn't over. Because Hope wasn't done.
Hope wasn't done until he made sure, until Sam Wilson made sure Hope knew, I'm done with the fight. You won. As soon as he said, I'm done with the fight, you won. Then he started being able to talk him down, because then he was actually able to listen to him. He was actually listening to him at that point. Because the Hulk is reasonable. It can be reasonable.
He did it. I thought that's what it did, because I thought it was in the pills, right? The radiation was in the pills he was taking, right?
I don't know about that. I can't remember.
Yeah, the radiation was in the pills, because they kept giving him the pills. They kept giving him pills.
At the very end, when he turned back into Ross and he was chained up and shit, was he able to turn back into Hulk still?
I think so.
I've never seen him turn back into Hulk. It was just the one, I guess.
I'm not saying he did turn back into Hulk. I'm saying I think that
he still has the ability. It's just dormant.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like what we're saying,
it's like when Edward Norton's Hulk went into doing like meditation and purposely put himself in a situation.
I think I can get him to see what we're saying.
No, I saw what y'all were saying, but y'all don't see what I'm saying. I see clearly what y'all are saying.
We don't.
But y'all don't understand what I'm saying.
You're talking about.
Have you seen the UFC?
He's saying that like he won the battle, but he won the war type shit.
Basically.
And my whole thing with that is like I get where you're coming from, but if you ever
war's still a fight.
If you ever been in a fight where your life was on the line, which I'm sure you have, but you were able to talk yourself out of it, that's a W.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
That's not an L. No matter how much battle damage you took, you talked the fight into ending.
Let's be honest with myself. If it was somebody like the Rock and I had pissed him off, yeah, I'm talking myself out of that shit.
That's a W.
But that's a W.
That's not
you
even.
Can get the big motherfucker to turn back into the small motherfucker. That's a W.
I mean,
you
yes,
won.
I'm not lying. I'm not saying y'all are wrong for that. I'm not saying y'all are wrong.
That's why we said Sam won the fight.
You also got to look at it from the perspective of.
But that's what I'm talking about.
Sam is not trying to kill him. Hulk is.
But that's still but that's also saying the same thing.
Perfect example.
That's the same thing. That's saying the same thing.
Example.
I know exactly where you're finna go to.
Batman.
Of course, this motherfucker.
And I ain't even talking about Batman. I'm talking about Nightwing.
Mm-hmm.
There's in Son of Batman, Nightwing goes to get Damian. The objective was to bring Damian back. That's the objective. Damian and Nightwing get into a fight. Then they end up arguing back at the manor. And Nightwing looks at him and says, don't forget who won this fight. He was like, because Damian was trying to kill him. And Nightwing was just trying to bring him back. Y'all are having this fight
again
back at the manor.
Again.
I might be cut up, fucked up, but I won.
Again.
I
saw the point y'all were trying to make. I was trying to make sure you understood what I was saying. Because he lost the fight, but he won the war. That's what I'm saying.
Just because you took battle damage don't mean you lost.
I understand that. That's a fact. But he won the war, not the battle.
A war.
All the same battle.
A war is a fucking fight.
Hold on.
There can be more than one fight in a war.
What I was trying to say was, like, if me and you get into a fight and you knock me down, if I get back up, you didn't beat me.
There can be more than one fight in a war.
Yes, but it all happened in the course of
we're not talking about it as if it's just me and you get into a fight and then one of us wins.
I'm going to use the same thing that Hulk did to Sam. Listen for a second.
How many times I got to fight?
And you did the same thing to me. You knocked me down. And I said, damn, this nigga strong as shit. And if I talk my way out of you hitting me again to do that shit again, I won the fight. Because you didn't do it again.
Guess what?
See,
you're right. Like I said, huh?
It's not bitching out. I won the fight.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you're saying it's like it's bitching out.
No, I'm saying if you won. No, that's not what I'm saying. I was talking about at first. What I was first talking about is if you're getting into a fight with somebody, but you run away, that's bitching out.
That is, yes.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
No,
at first. And then when y'all explained it, I understood what y'all meant when y'all explained it, but
if they throwing punches at him, but you blocking him like you don't want to do this, and then you bear hug him, and you're like, fighting a woman.
There you go.
Fighting a woman. She's beating your ass, but you restrain her and you just bear hug her like, baby, chill. And you calm the savage beast. You won.
Again,
you got a black
I'm not
eye,
disagreeing.
You cut the hell up. You won.
That's what
I'm
Sam
not
did.
disagreeing.
You won. That's what Sam did.
I'm not disagreeing. But my point is,
Oh, so you're saying the girl
he
beat
didn't
your
win.
ass.
He
That's
didn't.
the whole point. The girl
Yes,
beat your ass.
the whole point is the girl beat your ass.
Say that. Don't say he lost the fight.
we-
He didn't lose the fight.
That's what we
He got
said.
his ass-
Sam got his
he
ass
won.
kicked.
He
Getting your
got his
ass beaten
Alright.
and losing a fight are technically the same
No,
thing.
No, the fuck they not. No, the fuck they
Go
not.
back and watch Nate Diaz every fight he's ever
By
had.
terminology
Go back
and
and
in
watch every
English.
fight Nate Diaz has ever had.
Go watch
I
John
like-
Jones and Anderson Silva. John still won the fucking fight.
Yeah, Anderson was kicking his ass.
He was kicking his ass. And then you just see wah, 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 leg up, bow, Anderson on the ground.
We'll even put it to the terms that we know. Maybe him. Gunther beat Jay's ass, but who took the belt off of Gunther?
Say, homie.
Gunther beat Jay's ass.
Watch your mouth.
But who took the belt
Watch
off
your
Gunther?
mouth in here.
Jay.
Watch your mouth.
Jay beat Gunther.
This is a Jay Uso house.
This is the Jay. Show.
Watch your mouth.
Yeet all the way, motherfucker. Uso penitentiary. All that shit. You feel me? I was there when they was in the face fight.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
you already know what it is. You already know what it is.
He said, watch him out.
It's yeet all day, bro. We can do this shit all
Jay
day.
Uso house, homie.
It's yeet all day.
Oh man, Uso.
Penitentiary.
Yeah,
But still.
okay.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually like Gunther more, anyways.
What I'm
So,
saying.
but
Y'all go
Gunther whooped Jay's ass.
but like I
Jay
said,
won the
I
fight.
know what y'all was saying.
Why do you like Gunther? Why do you like Gunther?
Because he has a very straightforward strategy that he can easily stick to. That's first of all. Second of all, every single time that he gets a title, he holds that motherfucker. And it's his loss rate versus his win rate is pretty distant. So
I respect
No, but hey,
That's actually a good argument.
It is. I ain't mad at him.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
I don't
He
like
said
it because
he-
he's too stiff
Get
of
it
a
twisted.
wrestler.
well, he's also very traditional. So that's why
I don't mind tradition.
in his contract.
That's why I do like Grande Americano, Chad Gable.
Chad
That's
Gable.
why I like Chad
Chad
Gable
Gable.
because
Yeah.
he's a traditional wrestler.
Right.
I like and
It's
respect
lovely.
that
It's
about
lovely.
Gunther. Huh?
Lugway's Americano now.
Wow. Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah. But it's just I like from the perspective of Chad is a little more fluid with his wrestling. If you watch Gunther, he's a little stiff. And I don't know if that's because of his body size or his stature, but he's just a little stiff. And that
I think it has to deal with the fact of the kind of people he's facing versus he is tall.
But it's too evident when you facing Jay. Like Jay is, he's not a high fighter.
But the other thing about it too is,
all this other stuff, and you got Gunther practically just in the middle of the ring type shit.
but the thing about it is though, is because of Gunther's
A
size.
stiffer Bradshaw, JBL, a stiffer JBL.
Okay, I give you that one.
I like that we talked about this. 'Cause I got a question for everybody.
Because if Gunther had the clothesline and like he does, but like if he really like did it, I think that'd be a great move for him. It's just he's just a little too stiff sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, yes, he is dominant. It's fuck.
Yeah. But my thing is he can also take a hit, and his chops are the worst anybody's experienced in the ring.
All right, would you be if you had the opportunity, right? Because we're doing this pod, and let's say we become popular, and
If I have to go and wrestle, I'm going. Ain't no ifs, ands, or
Just
buts.
listen.
I'm
Just
going.
Absolutely. If we go to wrestling, I'm going.
Just
If that's part of my,
listen to
if that's
the
part of my
question.
job, I'm going.
just listen to the question. If I was to get the call,
I'm getting all day.
Ain't no ifs. We're going.
just let me ask the
There's no
question.
ifs. We're going. Yes.
It's about wrestling, bro. Ain't no need to.
You don't have
I said yes. Let's go.
For y'all then.
When
For
we go?
y'all. For y'all
When we
then.
go?
Since they not gonna
Where we
listen.
going? Shit.
For y'all, if y'all had got a call from whoever, right, and they're over the WW,
Watch you asking pointless questions.
Getting tired of this if shit.
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
and they said,
I'm saying, bro.
We go
and they said you
What's
had
up
to
with that
get
word, man?
you had to get speared by
Ron Breaker, let's go.
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's go.
that's part of it.
Let's do it.
Let's
And-
go.
and-
I get to meet everybody and then get speared and be on TV for a second? Yes. Let's have fun with that
Look,
shit.
Hey,
I was actually because at first I thought the injury that Speed had was like for show, but nah, he really hit that. It really fucked up his neck.
I bet that Star Wars
Yeah,
screen.
yeah.
you know how fast?
Because Undertaker and them was talking about
You
it.
know
That's
how
because
fast Ron Breaker
Speed
runs?
talks shit. And like it's fun shit talk, but Speed talks from the perspective.
Speed is your
I bet this much money that I can take this from you.
Speed is taller than me and bigger.
Yeah, he is. But
Speed like 6 foot.
Yeah. No,
he's not 6 foot. He's not 6 foot.
Speed is like 5'9".
I show Speed.
Oh, okay,
He's like mine.
He's like 5'9", but he's jacked.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like Brian Breaker, you really know how fast that nigga runs fast as fuck.
His in-ring speed is 52 miles an hour.
And that's coming at you with full speed and the spirit. Yeah, nigga.
That's his velocity going back and forth.
That's gonna hurt, but I'll take that.
It's like 52 or something.
I'll take
it.
I could be exaggerating, I could be wrong, but I do believe it's like between 30.
If I'm hurt, hey, I was on TV and that shit was fun.
Oh no, I would do it because I thought about it when I was reading.
Yeah,
I mean, when I was
absolutely.
watching the interview, and I was like, "Would I do that?"
I would
like,
be laid
hell
up
yeah.
in the hospital watching that shit on replay.
Yeah, like all you gotta do is turn into it properly, and he's gonna he gonna spear you, but they protect you.
Another thing is they try to not injure you for real.
Yeah, they try.
Yeah, they
really
try not to. Yeah, I know.
Right.
I know.
Like when they doing that, even though it's fast, like all you have to do is keep your head up from hitting the mat hard.
Yeah.
They arm is gonna brace the impact majority of when they do certain slams. Like if you pay attention, when they slam certain people, they slamming their own arm against the ground. You just
Like with Undertaker, he dropped onto his knees. He didn't drop you on the head.
Most injuries are accidents.
Like I forgot who said it, but it was like the tombstone. The Undertaker's tombstone is one of the safest finishers in the WWE. They was like, how scary is it? He was like, it's not. He was like, the moment he put you in, he was like, he got you.
Yeah, he's got you. You're not going anywhere.
The moment he hit the ground, he was like, oh shit, I didn't feel it at all, and then he just drops you to the ground. Like his knees hit the ground, your head never touches the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was telling you. Most injuries are accidents.
Yeah. Oh, I know that.
Unless you're just a bad wrestler.
Yeah.
Not at Jax, but anyways.
Yeah.
Who you said?
Yeah.
I didn't say nobody. Don't say nobody.
Yeah, don't do that.
No,
It's a whole family you gotta do.
Yeah, I'm saying I ain't dealing with them big fuckers. No. Nope. So go ahead.
Nah,
I'm doing the same thing. I'm running away. Fuck that shit.
Oh, that one I'm bitching out on. Okay, you got some big motherfuckers in that family. I'm good.
Yeah, Static too.
Random segue. The only thing I don't like that stinks my women is my milkshakes. Feel like I'm sucking it better than porn star.
Nigga.
Wait, what?
Yep, random as fuck. I know.
Welcome to the C3S Show, guys.
So that's what goes down.
Debauchery.
I ain't getting shit out this bitch.
Welcome to the C3S Show.
Bro, you was just gonna sit there and suck the shit out of him?
It's the fact that he just fucking held it.
The way you said it.
Bruh. Welcome to the C3S Show.
See, that's why you gotta go to the steak and Chick-fil-A, man. They got the big strong.
So I saw this.
Simone, Jesus.
So there's this trend going around in the anime community where girlfriends are asking their boyfriends this question: it's $1 million, or you get to use the Kamehameha in your back pocket one time.
I'm taking it.
And I was like, nigga, Kamehameha. Bro, I can make the world bow to his knees with one fucking Kamehameha.
You don't know that I can only do it once.
No, and I said that, and I even told him this. It's not about being able to do it again. It's about that I did it, and whoever saw me knows that I can do it.
This is where I disagree.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna make fucking sure.
It don't matter if I can do it. It don't matter if I can do it again. I'm already did it. You saw me do it.
They say you can use
you don't know if I can do it
you
again.
can't threaten with it more than, you know what I'm saying?
This
Everybody,
Okay, let it go.
No.
I still disagree.
As soon as you go in that motion right there, people be like, is he really finna do this shit?
And you can see the wind start to spiral in your head.
And so like,
you see the light start to glow.
This is why I disagree.